Today we're going to be actually talking about the main reason why most people who are trying to build a lead gen agency are struggling to scale past the $10,000 a month mark and hit 20, 30, 40, 50K a month. And this is something super common that I see with people who are building lead gen agencies. Pretty much how I figured these things out is I scaled my own lead generation agency from $0 to $45,000 a month in 6 months. And we have worked with over 200 people who have built their lead generation agencies up and hit 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, even 100K a month marks. And we have just seen this thing more than probably anything else, and it is just a huge shift that you're able to make in your business when you realize this and when you actually take the right approach. So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm going to be covering today. When most people are thinking about scaling their lead generations up, so let's say that we here have your lead generation agency, so lead gen agency, and let's say that right now you are making $6,000 a month. Not bad, but not really amazing either, yeah? So what most people think is the reason why they're not able to take this thing up and scale it is because their niche or their offer or their skills. First of all, in most cases, it is not your niche. If you're able to get to $6,000 a month and you at least have a little bit of an understanding about business and you have gone through my YouTube channel, for example, you for sure have the capability to scale higher in this niche. It is not going to be the limiting factor of you scaling up. Same thing goes with your offer. Like at the end of the day, your offer is modeled based on the results that you're getting and the fulfillment process you are using and all of your case studies, etc. So if you have hit that 6K a month mark, your offer likely is resonating. Of course, it could be way better and you could be charging higher prices, but once again, this is not going to be the thing that is limiting you from scaling. And then the last thing, skills. If you have scaled your lead gen agency up to $6,000 a month and you have some clients and you have done some client projects and you booked some meetings for them, it is not going to be your skills. Like, of course, it's going to be skills in the whole business because it's a skill to take right approaches, etc. But it's not going to be your specific cold email skills or list scraping skills or copywriting skills or inbox management skills or sales skills. That is not going to be the issue. So pretty much, what does a really average lead generation agency, B2B lead generation agency look like at $6,000 a month? So they're making $6,000 a month and they have a few different clients. So they have one client that is paying them $1,000 a month. So they're paying them 1K a month. Then they have one client that is paying them 1.5K a month. Then they have one client that is paying them 2K a month. Then they have one client that is paying them $500 a month. And then let's say they have another client paying them 1K a month. They are making 6K a month and they have 5 different clients and they're working on a performance model. Usually it is a pay-per-call model. For example, let's say they are charging on average $300 per call. For some clients, they're charging $200. For some clients, they're charging $500, for example. But this is how their business is structured. They're making $6,000 a month from 5 different clients, and they're charging based on a call. So then what most people do, if they are at least a bit smart, they look at this client roster and they're like, okay, if I want to scale, I need more clients. I don't want to take these $500 clients. I'm going to take these $2,000 a month clients. So let's say they are charging this client $400 per call. And on average, they're booking them 5 calls a month. So on average, they're making $2,000 a month with, and let's say that this is a marketing agency that is selling big branding projects, just for an example's sake. So then what they do is they look at this situation like, okay, I have 5 clients. My biggest client is a branding agency and they're paying me $400 per call. So if I just want to scale, I should choose to focus on branding agencies similar to this one and selling them a $400 a call offer. And yes, that is extremely correct. That is super well thought out. And that is like, if you just do that alone, it's gonna for sure improve the quality of your life. And you're for sure able to get more clients and make more money and scale. 100%. But that is only 1/3 of the equation that you can like actually really what you can do based on this data. So what most people do is they just start reaching out to these companies and then they go and they maybe hit the 10K a month mark, but they are still just stacking clients. And the best case scenario is that they sign a similar branding agency with a similar kind of fee and they paying them 2 to 3K a month, like depending on their performance. And then in order for them to scale, what they just need to do is they just need to get more of these similar clients. And maybe at some point in the journey, they start charging a bit more. So they start charging retainers and rev share, etc. And yeah, that is a good way to scale. There's like nothing wrong with it. That for sure makes a lot of sense. But there is a clear issue here. The first clear issue that what most people don't recognize is that they have clients that are not the most profitable clients to have. Because in a lot of scenarios, these clients that are paying you $500 a month or 1K a month, they are probably taking more of your energy and time and resources than the client that is paying you 2K a month. Because the chances are that you're probably struggling with this client, or they're a really small client and they're really micromanaging you. Like, this is just like, I'm generalizing really hard because that is just what I have seen so many times. So first thing that's gonna do, it is make it way harder for you to get these clients, because Obviously, you have less time and less focus and less attention and less resource to do so. So the first thing that people don't do is they just don't want to get rid of these clients, even though it would be the smartest chance. Of course, almost half of your revenue is going to disappear if you do that, but also most likely it's going to free up 60-70% of your time and focus. So imagine if you're going for this new ICP and you're really trying to get these deals, imagine how much easier it is if you have 60-70% more time. Yeah, you're gonna drop almost half of your revenue. You're gonna go to making 3.5K a month, but you're gonna have 75% more time and energy to actually start scaling. It's a pretty fine trade-off, but why most people are not able to do it is because they are so stuck and so emotionally attached to these clients that they have worked so hard for. Now, of course, your first reaction would be that, okay, like I'll just get more of these clients. And if I get 5 of these clients, I'll hit 10K a month. But you're still missing out on a lot of potential. Like just booking 5 calls and getting paid $2,000 a month for working with a client isn't that good. It's not really a high ticket client. So before you start acquiring more of these clients, you should figure out, okay, what can I do to actually bump this number up? What can I do to actually start charging them 5K a month? Like what needs to be done? And there are a few different things that you can do to actually start charging these companies $5,000 a month. First of all, of course, is booking more meetings. So if you are right now booking 5 meetings, after you get rid of the bottom 3 clients, you'll have way more attention and focus and resources, like I've already said 1,000 times, to actually deliver better results with. Okay, now we have increased the meetings that we book for them from 5 to 9. So we are not anymore booking 5 meetings a month, we are booking 9 meetings a month because we have way more time to spend on their campaigns and we are able to deliver them way better results. Boom, this is already way better. Okay, what can we do next? Other things that you can do is pretty much everything that generates them more revenue. So if you're booking them 9 meetings a month and they are closing 20% of them for a $15,000 package, that means that they are making $27,000 a month working with you. You are bringing them $27,000. So if we are able to make this number bigger, we are able to also charge more money. So before getting more clients, what you should start figuring out, okay, how can I make this number bigger? How can I make my service delivery process better, faster, more efficient, so I'm able to deliver better results for them? So things you can do is you can, for example, help them with their sales process. Maybe we can bump the closing rate up by 5%. So we get them to 25% closing rate. And in a lot of cases, that isn't super hard to do. Maybe they are not using a CRM. Maybe they are not using a good sales process. Maybe they are not following up with their demos. Maybe they're running a shit demo process. Like whatever it might be. It is really like situation dependent. But in a lot of cases, if you just look hard enough, you're able to find a lot of bottlenecks in their business. Maybe they are not doing content. Maybe their founder or CEO could be doing content on LinkedIn, which could of course bring in more inbound leads. Maybe their funnel has a shit conversion rate. Maybe their show up rate to the cost that you book is 70%. So maybe they are not getting as many people to show up to the cost as they could. Previously, we were booking 9 calls. You optimize the funnel, you start doing some LinkedIn content. So a cold email and LinkedIn campaigns are going to perform better. So let's say now you are booking 11 calls. And then you bring in 5 calls from LinkedIn, which is going to be pretty dope as well. So you're booking them 16 calls. And then because you have optimized their funnel, you're also bringing 5 extra calls through the funnel. So right now they're getting 21 calls instead of the 5 that you started with. They're closing at 25% because remember, you helped them with their sales pro and their CRM. So this would mean you're going to be bringing them $78,500 a month. And then on top of that, you add the $4,000 a month that they're now generating extra from the upsells and downsells you implemented for them. So suddenly they're making $82.5K a month. So you pretty much took them from making $27,000 a month through your efforts to $85.5K a month. If previously they were paying you $3.6K to make $27K, now it probably would be like fairly easy to ask for a $9K a month retainer or $5K a month retainer plus 10% rev share. So suddenly you took your $2K client that used to pay you $2,000 a month and you turned them into a $9,000 a month client. And of course, it is way simpler done and it is way easier to say it and do it like here on the whiteboard. Of course, it's never gonna go as easily. Of course, you are gonna have to practice and learn and test and it's gonna take months and months and months and months, but still, you pretty much scaled from a 2K client to 9K a month client.
So if you wanna learn how to run an agency and how to get to that point and how to just become a better B2B marketer in general, what you can do is you can go check out agentvelocity.io. That is a consultation company where we work with people who are building lead agencies. We make you a better marketer. We help you with everything. We help you with service delivery, niches, offers, all of that good stuff. And we'll actually just make you a B2B marketing machine. So if that is something that you want to learn more about, just go to agentvelocity.io. check it out, and maybe I'll see you inside. Thank you for watching this video. Drop me a like or drop me a dislike or subscribe or whatever you decide to do. Thank you. Take care. I'll see you on the next video. Bye.